Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light Season of the Splicer intel. And we have a pretty fun week ahead of us. Iron Banner has returned once again, and we have a new weapon exclusive to the Nightfall, which is the Hung Jury, the scout rifle. I believe it was a D1, so that's a returning weapon. We haven't seen it for at least, well, a little while. But, of course, with all these things, we're going to just wrap up some other weekly reset stuff, as there are some new things to the game, and you might be experiencing them for the first time this week, as well as cover glitches and cheeses associated with everything there and such. We'll start off with the Iron Banner, but before we do get to all that information, I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 50,000 subscribers. We just reached 45,000, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you all so much for all your support. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on all the post notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. You can also find a link to my Discord channel if you're looking for any help in any of the activities that we discuss. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Okay, well, if you were one of the people to hang on to some previous Iron Banner bounties, you might be able to cash them in for the new weapons available from the Iron Banner for this season. So you can get a little bit of a jump on everybody else. But if you're like me and you didn't do that, when you pick up this quest, the Iron-Handed Diplomacy, make sure you pick it up on all 3 characters. You'll only need to really complete it on one, but if you pick it up on all 3, it'll auto-complete on the other 2. So a glitch that allows you to get multiple rolls instantly once you actually do complete this quest is simply by, once you have it done on one character, you can then turn it in on the others once you've picked it up, and you get multiple rolls. Have fun with that. It's a little glitch, gives you a little extra power too if you haven't leveled up one of those second characters for this season, so just keep that in mind as well. Cash in those extra bounties, see if you can get yourself some of the new loot this week. And another glitch that I didn't talk about last week, when I think it was actually really kind of making the circles, because I wanted to confirm and see if it would work this week, because there was some updates to the game. But this is the transmog glitch. Now, some people might know about this already, some people might not. As you can see, I am using, well, a pretty old set of armor. You might ask, is this the aesthetic that I like to go with? Not really. I actually like a whole different theme, but I am using these right now, and I will be using these for Iron Banner. And that is because even though these are old looking gear, obviously it doesn't matter anymore because it just looks this way, but there's a specific reason I'm using this particular design of gear, and that is because these old pieces of gear, the ones that you would get during the leveling phase of character building, essentially, you can find them if you go to your collections tab, you go to armor, and you go down to leveling. You'll see these are sort of the old pieces of gear. Now these, along with the pieces of gear that you get at the beginning of the game, that's the pieces that you actually come in with. Some get tattered, you don't really end up using them because they're pretty much worthless. But those, along with these white pieces, can actually be used in transmog to basically transmog to your armor to make it look that way. But for some reason, and as you can see, let me just go back, with these white pieces, they really don't have any stats on them except +1 resilience, +1 recovery. It's kind of uniform across the board. They all give you about that, but you can actually use it on all 4 pieces: the helmet, the gauntlets, chest piece, and boots. Like I said, when you transmog those pieces of gear, or the let me check what the name of this set is. I can't remember. The Wise Warlock robes, for some reason, they all have that +1 to resilience and recovery. When you transmog them, those stats actually pass on to the ornament, and you can then equip that as a piece, and you get a +1 stat to whatever the actual piece of gear was already. So you can see right now my recovery and resilience are at 84 and 82. If I go and I use this ornament instead, and I go back, I'm at 83 and 51. So this is something you could use in Iron Banner to give yourself a little bit of a stat boost. People used to say, I believe in D1, we used to go for that 13 tier roll. I don't know how that translates now, if it's still 13 tier. I haven't gone for a tier build in quite a while, I have to be honest. I usually just go for the things that I want. But if you're really trying to max out, this might be that little thing that puts you over the top. And in Iron Banner this week, I know last week there was a lot of problems with a lot of the pinnacle rewards, so some people might be a little bit low. Maybe a little bit of a stat boost will help you. You can use that glitch as you see fit. Probably, obviously, will help in PvE as well. And moving on to PvE, again, you can use this stat boost glitch in the Nightfall this week. Oh, going to the wrong tab. Which is the Fallen Saber strike. Plenty of glitches to use in this particular strike. I will do a more specific video on all of those again, but you can probably look back across my channel and find them if you don't want to wait. They are relevant to last season, so I haven't gotten a chance to get into the Nightfall yet, so some things might have changed, but I'm almost sure a few things have not. Plenty of ways you can actually use to skip to the very end, or if you're going for a master level, you can get underneath the map to help with the actual Warsat section. Plenty of ways you can use those things to solo this, obviously, as well. So check out any of those videos or look for one possibly coming tomorrow. Again, the Hung Jury is the reward this week. It's a scout rifle. Scout rifles are very good right now in PvE. I'm sure they're pretty good. Well, actually, I know they're pretty good in PvP because I was using the Mida multi-tool. I haven't used that weapon in so long, but boy, is that good right now. So if you're one of those people who just wants to know what the meta weapons are for PvP, check out the Mida. You might be surprised. In other news, let's just make our way around the tower really quick. Obviously, we have the random rolls now from Banshee 44, and some of these weapons are pretty good, and they update every week. And the rolls, I think, update. Well, no, I think just they update every week. I think the rolls stay. I wasn't sure if their rolls rotate every day, but in any case, the weapons update every week, and along with the rolls, always worth checking out now. It's definitely kind of bringing back the whole Arms Day element of Destiny 1. I always loved Arms Day. It was on a Wednesday for some reason. We got the weekly reset on Tuesday. Wednesday was Arms Day. It all happens on the same day now, but it's good to see that Banshee 44 actually has some weapons, you know? He's a gunsmith. I think he should be selling some weapons. Just seems logical. Check out all of these. Let's see if there's anything good. Nothing really standing out to me. Sidearms, obviously. Sidearms are really good right now, so maybe check one of those out if you're just looking to pick up a sidearm, maybe for a bounty or a quest or something along those lines. Let's see. What are the lost sectors today? They're not here. Cosmodrome, maybe? Not here. There was a fairly well-known glitch now in the lost sector, legendary lost sector, yesterday or last week. It was yesterday, where it was supposed to be rewarding the boots, but instead it was rewarding the helmets. Hopefully that's fixed. Okay, there's one on the moon. So we got the K1 Logistics Lost Sector. I don't know if there is another one. I don't think they're in the Tangled Shore. There is. The Empty Tank, which is the same one that we had yesterday for, in this case it's the leg armor, but it's the 1340. Yesterday it was for the 1310. It made it a lot easier. 1340 is going to be a challenge. But I'm sure there's some, well-tuned players out there who might attempt this. I, for one, am skipping it for today. The leg armors are not worth that much of a headache. It is a fairly easy legendary lost sector overall, though, if it was at 1310. So for the 1310, it is the K1 Logistics. One other thing that I would want you to keep your eye on, the Harbinger. This is the quest for the Hawk Moon. It rewards a pinnacle piece of gear. I didn't do it last week because pinnacles were sort of glitched and I didn't want to waste my time. But keep an eye on this particular quest. You might see some more information around some things you can do with this, some interesting things you can use this for, maybe in some raid prep coming up. And I believe that is it. Obviously, you can take advantage of all the other pinnacles in Gambit, Crucible, the normal control. Big week because of Iron Banner. Hopefully, most people will be able to make up last week's sort of drought in pinnacles with the Iron Banner. I think that was Bungie's intent. You have the Empire Hunt, the Technocrat, which is pretty easy. Remember, you can make that powerful a tier 1 into a pinnacle if you do the Technocrat, I believe, mission from, I believe it's the old man here. What's his name? Barracks? Yes. But that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found that helpful. If you've watched all the way till the end, please remember to leave a hashtag Season of the Splicer or a hashtag Beyond Light or a hashtag Iron Banner. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Thanks for 45,000 subscribers, sincerely. Moving on to 50,000, it's pretty incredible. Hopefully you'll keep watching, and of course, we'll see you in the next video. Little